Hey everybody, welcome to VeeCraft, the blog about all things Minecraft, and this is Venus Javier, and welcome to episode 1. Woo! Yeah, it's episode 1! I'm so excited! And for episode 1, I have a friend of mine with me here, and we're going to do a Q&A. She's going to be asking me some questions about Minecraft, and I'm going to be answering. So it's going to have a lot of questions for people who, it's going to have questions that you might have if you think about playing Minecraft. And you might have some questions that you've had for a while if you've been playing Minecraft. You might have them answered. So, let's get to it. Saskia?
Hey everybody, as Venus said, I'm Saskia. I am best friends with her, and sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. This is my first official, bring in a podcast. I've never done this before, so...
It's gonna be fun.
So just bear with me here as I, So as she said, I'll be asking a few questions because I've noticed that she's been talking a lot about Minecraft, but I've never actually, considered into thinking what it is. So we both thought that maybe this would be a good idea for you guys. So starting off with first question, obvious, is what exactly is Minecraft?
Minecraft is, of course, a game. You know that. Mm-hmm. And primarily it's called a sandbox game because you can pretty much do whatever you want in it. It has a lot open to you, and it's very open world. There's no quests that you have to follow, you can just do whatever you want. So that's why it's called a sandbox game, because you can build, fight, all kinds of things. And it's a world made of blocks, so that might turn some people off because, they're so used to playing high graphic games like World of Warfare or Skyrim, that when they see something like Minecraft, it turns them off because of all the pixels and all the blocks. But Trust me, if you've played Minecraft as long as I have, you'll see all those pixels and blocks can be absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So is Minecraft a single player or a multiplayer game?
It can actually be both. It starts out with single player, and I would recommend playing single player first, mostly because you get the hang of things that way. And then multiplayer, you can go online, you can find an IP, and you can type it in, and you can connect to that server. So you can connect to a server. You can also run private servers with a thing called whitelist. So you can type in the file and names that you want, that people that are allowed to enter your private server, and only those people will be able to join your server.
So with all the other multiplayer servers, what kind of servers are there out there?
There's RPG, which has factions and Townie and stuff like that. Townie is a great plugin, a mod for servers to use. There's Creative, where everybody can build anything they want in a certain amount of plot. I played on a lot of those. There's Survival, where everybody has to fight everybody. Well, that's more like PvP, because there's a lot of servers that are strictly PvP, so it's one team versus another team, a lot of different PvP stuff, and then the Survival is basically you just trying to survive in the world. And a lot of the times it just varies per server. Some servers have hide your house, this is Survival, hide your house, otherwise if you're griefed, we're not responsible for it because somebody found your house, or they have absolutely no griefing at all.
So also with the multiplayer servers, I've heard a lot about something called Tekkit. What is Tekkit?
That is a mod that adds more content, quite a bit of content actually, to the game itself. Now, you can play on Tekkit servers, or you can play Tekkit single player. Now, both are great, but I play mostly Tekkit single player.
Alright. So, what kind of things can you do in this game? I know you mentioned a lot, but just a refresher.
You can build, you can enchant your weapons, you can mine for things like iron and diamond, and gold. Gold is a very bad quality material to make your weapons with, but to each their own. You can, like I said, build. I love building. With the building aspect, there's also the roleplay aspect, but I don't see that a lot for some reason. People don't roleplay enough in Minecraft, and I think the potential is out there to be a huge role-playing community. People just haven't exploited it enough yet.
Just takes a little bit of time, I guess.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna get it out there. I'm gonna have it, because on YouTube you see people role-playing all the time with machinimas, which are basically game videos, and all kinds of other stuff, Paul Swords Jr., he does a lot of in-game role-playing where he'll act like his character as he's playing Minecraft. And I like watching some of his stuff because, he's really good at it. It's not as heavy as, like, we do, over texting and stuff. But it is fun. So if you want to watch him, he does have a How to Play series. So if you want to watch him, his first videos are out of date, but he's really good at it. He knows how to play. And, yeah.
So, in Minecraft, like, what kind of special tools or weapons can you get in this game?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the tiers of tools and weapons. First tier is wooden. You punch down a tree and you make tools out of the wood that you have. Okay, there's pickaxe, there's axe, there's shovel, there's hoe for gardening, and then there's the bow, which you need actually 3 string and 3 sticks to make. And then, what's the last one? And the sword. There's a wooden sword, which is actually, for the first night, a wooden sword is primary. That is, if you're playing on any of the difficulties. If you're playing peaceful, then it's all about surviving. It's not about having to fight the monsters or anything. The second tier is stone. So basically, you're still using some sticks for things, but that's just for the handles and stuff. There's stone pickaxe, basically stone everything except the bow. The bow doesn't have any other tiers. It's just made from 3 sticks and 3 string. And, let's see. The next tier is iron, which is the same as stone. But iron, the different tools that you can access are the same. But the higher grade of tier you go, the better the weapon life is, and the better the efficiency is. So, basically, hitting a monster with an iron sword versus a wooden sword, hitting it with the iron sword will hit in less hits than a wooden sword.
So what's the highest tier in weapons?
The highest tier in weapons would be diamond. And I forgot to mention gold is a tier as well, but people don't use it all that often because it degrades as quickly as wooden. And it's only about as good as iron. So, yeah.
So is diamond probably the hardest to find in the games?
It is, actually. It is the hardest. Well, actually, the hardest ore to find in the game is emerald. But you can't use that to build any weapons. Emerald is usually used mostly as a currency for villages and stuff.
So what kind of, like, other ores or tiers can you find besides the one that you mentioned?
For weapons? The ones I mentioned are the only ones you can find for weapons. The other ores, though, there's redstone ore, which is used for mechanical stuff. There's lapis lazuli ore, which is used for dyeing, and the block is beautiful. I love using it for decorative aspects. There's the emerald, which when you mine it, you get emeralds out of it, and that's used for currency with the village people. And what else? There's gotta be another one I'm missing. I feel like there's another ore I'm missing around here. Coal. You can mine coal as well.
So is coal pretty much of any importance in the game?
Coal is actually quite a bit of importance because you need coal to smelt, and you need coal to create torches, but you could also create charcoal out of wood.
Of course.
By smelting wood. So there's that. So it used to be that before you did anything, if you went into your hut for the first night without any coal, you were in the dark. But as long as you have some spare wood, you're okay now. Because it used to be a race to find coal before it got dark, but now it isn't. Since they added charcoal to the game.
So are there any dangers involved in Minecraft? Like any monsters or any people, bad people?
Oh, this is my favorite. Creepers, skeletons, spiders, silverfish, blaze, wither skeletons, endermen. I think I've named them all. And then there's the bosses. There's the wither, and there's the ender dragon.
So just describing a few of them. I know that creepers have been mentioned a lot in Minecraft.
They're tall. They're green. You touch them, you get blown up. That's all I'm gonna say. Creepers are bad. They will destroy your house. They will destroy you.
So what about the spiders in this game?
Spiders, they jump and they climb walls, and they're faster than creepers.
How are they just like tiny little spiders, or are they like huge like monster spiders?
Well, I wouldn't say they're tiny like in retrospect to real world spiders. Mm-hmm. But they're not big giant spiders that are like 5 blocks taller than you. Mm-hmm. They're 1 block tall and 2 blocks wide.
And skeletons. I know that you said that there were like a few different kinds of skeletons in this case. So
yeah, there's actually 2. The wither skeleton you can find in the Nether, which is a tall black skeleton with a sword, and they hit you, and they cause the wither effect. Basically that you basically lose a certain amount of hearts per second, but you can't see how many you're losing. Mm-hmm. Which is the weather effect. I haven't experienced it quite yet in Minecraft, mostly because I'm chicken and I don't like going into the Nether because it's laggy. The Nether is very laggy. There's a lot of fire, and there's a lot of lava, and that does hell on my computer. And
so the Nether is pretty much just considered hell.
Yeah, it's Minecraft hell, basically. That's where you find blazes, nether slimes, which I forgot to mention, there's nether slimes and nether slimes. There's a lot of other stuff that you don't usually find in the world that are rare. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times what happens is I forget about a monster until I'm faced with it. Mm-hmm. And then there's regular skeletons, which are just the regular white, shoot bow and arrow. They're skeletal archers, basically. I call them skellies.
So, my final question here, I know there hasn't been a lot, but my mind has been a little bit blank lately. I'm very sorry. A last question. Are there any, special activities or challenges you can choose from in this game?
The game does have achievements, and there's an achievement tree and branches and stuff that you can follow. A lot of people might try to follow the achievements. I just play the game just to play it.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of achievements can you successfully get in this game?
Well, the first one, you get an achievement just for opening your inventory for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just like the simple basic stuff.
Yeah. And after that, you can get an achievement for just getting wood. Mm-hmm. And also when the achievement pops up in the corner of your screen, when you get the achievement, it says achievement get, which is kind of a meme, Minecraft meme now. Achievement get, such and such. I think it's because it's translating from English. It's translating from Swedish to English, because the original creator of Minecraft, Notch, or Marcus Pearson, he's Swedish.
Oh, okay.
He is a god.
So, are there any other things that we should know about Minecraft? Anything I haven't mentioned or asked?
It has something for everybody. It has building for the creative. It has the roleplay aspect for the people who love to roleplay. It has the bow and arrow for the first-person shooters, because you're playing the game in first person. Mm-hmm. It has survival for those who just like an open-world surviving style game. It basically has an aspect that everybody will love. It has enchantment and potions for people who love magic stuff, mm-hmm. which I love. I've been getting a lot into the magic style part of Minecraft, so... Yeah. And there's a lot of fun. There's armor and stuff, which I forgot to mention, but, it just follows the same tiers as weapons, so it really is a lot of fun, so...
So, who would you recommend this game to?
Anyone, really.
So, just, pretty much any age group who would understand how to use it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to play. I mean, I've heard Minecraft is being used by the UN. I mean... I heard that groups of the UN are teaming up with groups from Mojang, the people who developed the game, mm-hmm. to redesign some major cities for the better. And then also, there are teachers out there who are using Minecraft to teach their kids stuff. Like this one teacher, he created a cell, like a blood cell in Minecraft, and his students could actually go inside and see what is inside a cell. So when he went to his class, he said, "Can anyone tell me about a cell?" There were quite a few hands out there because those kids had seen it in Minecraft. Mm-hmm. And so there's so many, many, many different ways, different things Minecraft can be used for, not only as a game, but as a simulation device, as a engineering device. It's incredible. I mean, there's even redstone for the mechanically inclined. Hey guys, and this has been episode 1 of VeeCraft. Hope you enjoyed our Q&A. This has been Venus Javier and
Saskia.
And follow me on Twitter at Venus Javier. Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks for having me, guys.